What's up, gamers? Video Game XD, and we are back once again with another video. Well, I did some eBay shopping and disc replay here in Michigan. Picked up some good stuff, and guess what? I'm recollecting. Yes, I'm recollecting for the Super Nintendo. Okay, here's my story with this. I had a shit ton of Super Nintendo games back in the day. I probably had maybe around 70 games. And a few years ago, I actually ended up selling my collection. I know, really stupid of me to do. The thing is, I have most of my Super Nintendo games digital now. You know, I have them on emulation. I have a modded Wii I can play them on. I have a modded PlayStation 3. But the thing is, you never know what can happen to files and the whole digital thing. You know, something could happen to those consoles. So, you know what? I decided to recollect for the Super Nintendo because it's one of my favorite consoles. Love the Super Nintendo. I like it even better than the Sega Genesis. I was more of a Super Nintendo kid growing up. But both consoles are great, but whatever. I guess I'm recollecting for the Super Nintendo. So the first game I got right here. Picked this up today at Disc Replay. Super Mario World. To me, this is the greatest Mario game of all time. It's so much more in-depth compared to Super Mario 3. I know a lot of people like Super Mario 3 the best, but I always thought Super Mario World had a lot bigger of a impact on me growing up. I've beaten this game probably over 200 times in my entire life. Beat it so many times, so many great memories with this game. You need this game if you have a Super Nintendo. You need it. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of expensive. It was $20, but it's Super Mario World. I can't complain. Next up, Super Pinball Behind the Mask. Classic fucking game. I used to play this all the time with my friend Thomas growing up. I was like 5, 6 years old. He wasn't a big fan of this game, but I remember playing this a lot, and I really enjoyed it. It's kind of like I don't know, it has like a dark, edgy theme to it. That's what I like about it. And it's a great pinball game. If you can find this cheap, I only got it for like $5 on eBay. Such a classic game. I love this game. Had to get it back in my collection. Next up, ABC, Monday Night Football. This was probably the first football game I've ever played growing up. Before Madden, before all EA Sports bullshit, I was playing on this shit. Data East, yeah. Data fucking East. ABC Monday Night Football. It's not that, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that great of a football game, but I have so many memories with this game. I have so many memories. I had to have it again. Such a classic. I got it for about $5, $6 on eBay, I believe. Mint condition. Yeah, it's a great game. And the next game I got, Madden NFL 95. Now, I'm more of a fan of the Sega Genesis sports games because they played a lot better, and I'm not sure if they look better, but they played better on the Sega. But Madden 95 was probably my all-time favorite old-school Madden game. So I had to get Madden 95. I plan on getting Madden 94 as well, because Madden 94 is considered the best one, but I prefer Madden 95. This was only $5 at Disc Replay. Very cheap. Good deal. Next up, WWF Raw. Wrestling's rudest and roughest. That kind of sounds pretty gay, but no. WWF Raw, I mean, I already have this on Sega, but I grew up with the Super Nintendo version. The games are pretty much the same, I believe. Don't quote me on that, though, because there could be some minor differences besides the audio. I love WWF Raw. I said it before, I say it again. It's my favorite old school 90s wrestling game of all time. It's up there with WWF Royal Rumble, which Royal Rumble I plan on getting to. This was about I think $7 or $8 on eBay. Really good condition. All my games right here I got are in great condition, by the way. And second to last, Family Feud by GameTech. Loved the Family Feud games. I grew up with this one on the Super Nintendo. Have it for the Sega as well, Sega Genesis. Oh, tons of memories and tons of questions on this game. It really can test your knowledge. If you can find it cheap, I only found it for about $4 or $5 on eBay. Such a fun game, so many memories. Love Family Feud. Had to get it. And the last Super Nintendo game, that's right, we got it. Super Mario AllStars. Now this includes the original Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, and Super Mario Brothers 3, and the Lost Levels, which is basically the original Super Mario Brothers 2 from what I know. I actually found this on a really good deal. $12.99. Yeah, $12.99. Originally, this used to go for $30 on eBay and everywhere else, but I got it for $12.99 at Disc Replay here in Michigan. Love Super Mario All-Stars. I mainly love it because the third game is on here. But, you know, all the Mario games are great, but the third one on this is my favorite. Had to have Super Mario All-Stars. And last but not least, my final pickup from Disc Replay, Monopoly Party. I believe this was only like $3.99. Yeah, really good deal. It's pretty much in mint fucking condition. Comes with the manual and everything. Never played this before. It looks like a fun little party game, and I'm a fan of party games, you know. Not so much Monopoly because it takes forever. You know, you could be sitting there for hours playing Monopoly, but I actually heard this one has a party mode, and it switches up the rules a little bit, so it's not like the original Monopoly, or you can play classic style Monopoly. So Monopoly Party looks pretty fun, so I picked that up. Well, that's about it. Stay tuned for more Super Nintendo grab videos because I'm recollecting for the Super Nintendo. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Video Game XD. I'm out. Peace out.